Eco-friendly alternatives to traditional materials. For centuries, construction relied heavily on materials like concrete, steel, and timber sourced through methods often detrimental to the environment. However, growing awareness of climate change and resource depletion is driving a significant shift towards sustainable building practices. This involves increasingly utilizing eco-friendly alternatives that minimize environmental impact throughout their life cycle, from extraction and production to use and eventual disposal. These aren't simply greenwashed versions of old materials. They represent innovative approaches to how we construct our buildings, prioritizing both functionality and planetary health. One prominent example is bamboo, a rapidly renewable resource with incredible tensile strength comparable to steel. Unlike hardwood forests, which take decades to mature, bamboo can be harvested every few years without causing significant ecological damage. Similarly, reclaimed wood, salvaged from old structures like barns or factories, reduces the demand for new timber and prevents valuable material from ending up in landfills. Beyond these, materials like straw bales offer excellent insulation properties, creating energy-efficient buildings with a low carbon footprint. These options often require less processing than traditional counterparts, further lessening their environmental burden. Concrete, a major contributor to global CO2 emissions, is also seeing sustainable replacements emerge. Fly ash concrete incorporates industrial byproducts, diverting waste from landfills and reducing the need for cement production. Mycelium bricks, grown using fungal networks, are another fascinating development. They're lightweight, strong, and completely biodegradable. Even earth-based materials like rammed earth and adobe, used for millennia in various cultures, are experiencing a revival due to their natural thermal regulation capabilities and minimal processing requirements. These alternatives demonstrate that robust construction doesn't necessarily equate to environmental harm. The benefits of adopting sustainable building materials extend beyond simply reducing carbon emissions. They often improve indoor air quality by avoiding the volatile organic compounds, VOCs, found in many conventional products like paints and adhesives. Furthermore, sourcing locally available materials can stimulate regional economies and reduce transportation costs and associated pollution. While initial costs can sometimes be higher, long-term savings through reduced energy consumption, lower maintenance requirements, and potential government incentives often offset these expenses. Ultimately, the transition to sustainable building isn't just a trend, it's a necessity. Architects, engineers, and builders are increasingly recognizing that responsible material selection is crucial for creating resilient, healthy, and environmentally conscious structures. As technology advances and demand grows, we can expect even more innovative and accessible eco-friendly options to emerge, paving the way for a truly sustainable built environment for future generations. Vocabulary list. Questions. Choose T if you believe the statement is true based on the passage, and F if you believe it is false. 1. Traditional building materials like concrete and steel are always considered environmentally friendly due to their durability. 2. Bamboo requires a long maturation period similar to hardwood forests before it can be harvested for construction purposes. 3. Reclaimed wood contributes to deforestation by increasing the demand for new timber sources. 4. Straw bales are noted in the passage as having poor insulation properties, making them less energy efficient than conventional materials. 5. Fly ash concrete utilizes industrial waste products, reducing reliance on cement production and landfill volume. 6. Mycelium bricks are described as being heavy and difficult to decompose. 7. Rammed earth construction is a relatively new building technique with limited historical precedent. 8. Sustainable building materials always have lower initial costs compared to traditional options. 9. The passage suggests that using local materials can positively impact regional economies and reduce pollution. 10. According to the passage, responsible material selection is becoming increasingly important in the construction industry.